Hi and welcome back. My name is David McLean and I'm the Managing Director of DRM Group, and we help to create lasting positive change within individuals and a business's workforce. So what I'd like to do is move on to part two of what the cognitive performance approach is and how we use our approach in our services to help other businesses, of course. So cognitive performance approach, CPA, part two. Just a reminder of what cognitive performance approach is. CPA is it's a mixture, a blend of neuroscience, differing psychologies, which is evolutionary psychology, positive psychology and behavioural psychology, and the solution-focused approach. So what we do is we help businesses understand why they're behaving in the way that they do, why from a mindset point of view, why from a thought pattern point of view, why from a psychological behavioural point of view, why they're doing what they're doing, and of course importantly how we can change. So what we do is we have a few different programs that we do this with. So the main signature program, which runs anywhere from 6 to 12 months, sometimes a little bit longer, is the general CPA program. And what we do is we work with every individual within the business. We work with the individuals in the executive suite, the C-suite, the directors, etc. And specifically, we work with them, we give them coaching, we give them different training programs, etc. Everything that's required to allow them to understand why they are not making change, and of course why the workforce are not making change. But importantly, what we do as well is we measure, we get a benchmark for them and for everyone in the business. That survey, that question set, very, very detailed with a very clever algorithm that I didn't write in it. That detailed survey, if you like, that gives us an understanding of exactly where people are and gives us that RAG report, that red, amber, green report. That then allows us to understand where is there issues within the business. Perhaps there's issues with self-worth, with value of the staff, perhaps there's issues in leadership, perhaps there's issues with motivation. Whatever it might well be, this report gives the details on that. And once we have the details, of course, we have the benchmark of where the business is. Then we can go in, myself or the trainers can go in and then give detailed training and understanding to the individuals that require that, whether it is working with the executive specifically or working and giving training to the rest of the members and staff. So it really gives a good understanding of where the business is and what exactly is required to make change. Now, a lot of the training is specifically catered towards the executive, the management, the senior management, and any team leaders, etc. So we don't want to leave out, of course, all members of staff. But quite rightly, you have a business to run. And you don't have time for trainers from our business to come in and talk all day, every day about how things should be different. So we've introduced a tech aspect into things as well, which is an app, quite simply, an online platform. And that helps us make tremendous change because it gives a real understanding, gathering real-time data that we can feed back to the executive suite so that the businesses know exactly where everything is. It's very, very important that we have that. Very important that we understand and we have all that kind of knowledge. Now, one of the key aspects to change is repetition. We'll understand that from a physical point of view quite easily. If you want to go and run a marathon, then you need to train quite hard. If you want to sculpt your body, if you want to change your body shape, then you need to go to the gym a few times a week. Exactly the same in the mind. If you want to change habitual behaviour, if you want to change thought patterns, then you need repetition. And of course, the best way to do that nowadays is through technology. So the app that we have takes people through new content every month of helping people create change. And what we want to do is basically allow the whole business to become a better version of themselves, if you like, individually and collectively. Let's imagine that everybody is in a scaling of 0 to 10. 0 being the lowest and 10 being the best. Wherever anyone is on that scaling, we'll have some people down in the 2s and 3s, might have hopefully not too many, have some people in the 4, 5s and 6s where the majority of the business will be, and people up at 8s, 9s and 10s really pushing forward. So by going through this process, by going through CPA in general, what will happen is it will allow everyone to move up the scaling. So the 4s will become 5s and 6s, the 8s will become 10s, etc. The 0s and 1s will become 4s, 5s and 6s, hopefully. And that, of course, increases motivation, increases self-worth, increases serotonin production, and allows people to literally become more motivated and more productive. So it allows the whole business to rise up. So CPA, in general, the 6 to 12 month program is really the key aspect there. What we also do is we offer individual coaching. I do that personally as well. We have quite a few at the moment, but I have a limited amount of people that I can take on, obviously, because it's literally time out my week and it's not allowing me to run the business, so to speak. So there is a limited amount of coaching spaces available from me. But what we do is we coach the executives, or we coach people in terms of talent retention. You know, high flyers in the business that you want to keep, or high flyers and individuals. Of course, I have a few entrepreneurs at the moment in the wealth management area, actually, which is they're creating a great change within their business. So this is an intensive 6-month program. Every week, with me, going through the program and making tremendous changes. So as I say, it works for individuals, of course, you know, entrepreneurs, if that's what you'd like to do. But specifically around the DRM Group here, what we're talking about is it works with the individuals in the business, the ones that you want to really retain, the ones that are doing well but you want to foster stronger performance out of. So that's pretty much it. And we do help, of course, people with critical care. My background, as you probably know, is a clinician, so we do help people with that as well. It's a smaller area of the business, but very, very important, of course. But that's something that we can do as well in terms of kind of an employee assistance program. But these are the two main areas that we work in. So I hope that helps, and I'll look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you and have a great day.